If you rearrange the letters in depression, you get I pressed on. You are so much stronger than you realize, and your current situation is not the end all be all. Hello everyone, thanks so much for joining me here today. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Welcome to the channel where we are all about shattering the mental health stigma. If you haven't already, please make sure you make sweet, sweet love to that subscribe button. Give the bell a few kisses so you're not missing any of this content designed to help you with your mental health or help you help someone else. Today, at the request of one of my amazing Patreons, I'm going to be reacting to Bulls on Parade by Rage Against the Machine. If you haven't had a chance to check out my Patreon, it is an amazing way to support the community. Every single dime goes toward my mental health outreach. You get some pretty amazing perks like priority song requests. But another new way that you can make song requests is by following me on Instagram at MentalAmanda, sending me a message letting me know your request, and once a month I will be doing a raffle from those requests and doing a reaction here on the channel. So make sure you are following me. Today, like I said, Bulls on Parade by Rage Against the Machine. This just gives me the weirdest visual in my head. Bulls on Parade. Rage Against the Machine also has some weird visuals that pop up. Whoa. Okay, so I knew that they were like a political, socially charged band. I remember seeing some protests and stuff that they were doing back in the 90s, maybe early 2000s. My time perception's a bit off, but I think the opening obviously is like this call to act, this call to stand up. The microphone exploding, that symbolizes the power that our words have to make change. Fun fact, actually, abracadabra, you know, the cliche magic spell, actually means with my words I create, or that's how it's generally accepted in translations, with my words I create, because our words are so powerful. But there's also this aspect of being yourself, which means don't copy other people. They were saying don't copy other people, but that in turn means thinking for yourself. And I think the drop the hits or hit the commode, man, I haven't heard it referred to as the commode in forever. I grew up back in Missouri, so people said commode a lot, but I haven't heard that word in a while, so that was kind of a fun throwback. But I think that's specifically aimed at other artists because I'm feeling like they perceive other artists just making empty content that doesn't have any meaning. And I do think that there is value to just fun music and stuff, but I also feel like a lot of celebrities or nowadays influencers do have this responsibility to encourage people to move in the right direction. If people are looking at them, they're listening to them, what are they saying? There is value to that. So you can't always just have empty lyrics or empty posts or whatever the case is.
With a pocket full of shells, they rally round a family. With a pocket full of shells, they rally round a family. With a pocket full of shells, they rally round a family. With a pocket full of shells, weapons, not food, not homes, not shoes, not need, just feed the war cannibal animal. Walk the corner to the rumble that used to be a library, line up to the mine cemetery now. What we don't know keeps the contract alive and moving. They don't gotta burn the book, they just remove them. While arms warehouses fill as quick as a
sound, oh, wah wah. That's, I love that. They're wanting us to rally against oppressive forces that have these backwards priorities of war and weapons over basic physiological needs. And I agree. I think the world needs a refresher on Maslow's hierarchy, but that's particularly for those in power. That's what they're saying is these people in power need to get their priorities straight. Oh, the rebel that used to be a library. That's like a destruction of knowledge and removing books instead of burning them. That nowadays could speak to like the cancel culture and the fake news, but I think this was from the 90s, so I'm guessing back then it was more prevalence of censorship is what they were probably going for then. Is that?
Quit it now!
Well, the images I had in my head were a lot lighter than that. I kind of spaced out that they had such themed lyrics to, like I said, the social causes and stuff of their time. I forgot to touch on before the arms warehouse filling as quickly as the cells, because that highlights this perpetual cycle of violence and incarceration, which is also a pretty backwards system. I think there's a lot of reform that needs to be done there, which I'm working on with some of the things that I'm doing with my internship, with my degree that I'm working on in forensic psychology. But that final repetition here in the song is like a battle cry to me. And great, these guys were in their peak in the 90s, right? Am I right? Do I remember correctly that these guys were kind of at their peak in the 90s? And it's tragic that these issues have only worsened since this music was created. This message, if anything, is more relevant now with the loss of knowledge and the oppression in many ways that we're facing as a society. I just feel like things are not moving in the right direction with the new couple generations. And I think there's a lot that needs to be done to address a lot of the issues surrounding education, surrounding politics, surrounding mental health. Just everything is kind of going chaotic. And I really wish that there were more bands that were still speaking out about this, and maybe there are. I mean, I know there's some. I know I did a Simple Plan reaction a while back that was talking about war and stuff. I know there's some. If you guys have any other suggestions, I'd love to listen to some other music regarding themes like this, or if they have new music and I just don't know about it because I don't follow the band. I've never followed the band. Let me know because I'm curious. And while I don't really like to speak a lot on politics, I think that social issues are very important and both can really tie into mental health. It's just important that when we're having these conversations, we're being respectful, we're trying to find solutions and not just finger point and not just name call, that we're trying to find solutions that work for everyone involved in the most positive manner possible. So let me know what you guys think. What do you think are the big issues these days that are really a detriment to the mental health of society, or the dialogue, the narrative of society? What are the big issues in your opinion? I'm curious. I have my own opinions. I might do a video just on that because I don't want to take away from this song, but there's some things I've been wanting to talk about lately. Maybe I'll do a video just on that if you guys are interested, but I'm curious on your input because I always like to learn and to grow. So make sure that you're commenting and letting me know, and you're also sharing your stories, good, bad, and crazy, here in the comments. That is how we shatter the mental health stigma, is by talking about it. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share it. I think it's a message that still needs to be heard, guys. So make sure you're sharing this. I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Mwah.